Yvonne Teoh Bource from Connect to Soul, here to uplift and inspire you to be and experience the best of yourself. In this video, I want us to look at how to have a great day every day and how to change our mindset to make that a reality. So, don't forget to subscribe. Click the subscribe button below and the bell, and you'll be notified of all my next videos. So, getting right to the point, changing your mindset to have a great day every day starts with the first thought you have in the morning. So, I'm going to ask you a really personal question. So, can you tell me, and can you tell yourself, if you remember or if you've paid attention, what is the first thought you think when you wake up in the morning? You probably haven't been asked that before, but it's really important that you become brutally honest and examine that. What is the first thing that you wake up thinking in the morning? Because that is the beginning of how the rest of your day is going to be. Well, that's a bit scary, isn't it? Yes. That if you don't pay attention to that, then that first thought you have has already set the stage for your experiences of the day. That is how powerful your mind is. And if you don't take control of your mind takes control of you. And the way it does that, by repeating your old habits, your old thoughts, your old subconscious belief system. And if you are not where you want to be right now, then that isn't serving you. And the only way to be anywhere else is to take hold of your mind and to start training it to take you where you want to be. And that is what all my work's about. I've been doing it for over 30 years, and I have had the most amazing results with so many people, but most of all, I've had the amazing results with me. And so I know what I'm talking about, and I just want you to be able to direct your life the way that I direct my life, and I have directed my life for so many years. So let's get back to that question. What's the first thought that you have when you wake up in the morning? Now, if you are a habitual person that doesn't pay much attention, you the first thing you think is, I want to sleep in, or you want to turn off I'll just have a couple more minutes. What day is it? Okay, yes, it's Tuesday. So what's Tuesday? Tuesday, I have to go do this, I have to do that, I have to do that, and I have to do that. Now think about what that is already doing to your vibrational frequency. You feel burdened, and you have only just been awake for 2 seconds. So the whole of your day is set in a vibrational frequency of feeling burdened. That's how powerful it is. So don't you think that it's really important for you to actually take a hold of it all and go, I can change this. And you can. That's the wonderful thing about it. Everyone can have the life they want by taking control of their mindset. So, I know you've heard this before, and you'll hear it again, because we learn by repetition. When you first learned to walk, you didn't just get up and walk and then run. No, you took one step and then you had to try that step again and again and again, right? When you learned to swim, you got in the pool and you nearly drowned to start with. How many times did you have to learn over again and again and again until you perfected it? Well, this is the same. You have to do it again and again and again until you perfect being in control of your mind. Because if you don't take that responsibility for your life, then you're just going to be an end product of everybody else's have-tos and shoulds, and you'll never be all of who you could be, because you won't ever find that wonderful being inside that is waiting for you to discover it. So let's get back to that first thought in the morning. So for me, I start every morning with, I love you. Now that might sound a bit silly, but no, I do. I love me. I love the fact that I've just woken up, right? I've got a whole day of life sitting there waiting for me. And I can choose to do anything I like with that. And that's what we forget. We do have the choice. We don't use the choice very often, but we have the choice. Now, so let's get past that first day, okay? So, by the way, if this is all a bit overwhelming for you and to think, well, how am I going to hang on to my thoughts? We think 60,000 thoughts a day, so how do I know what they are? They ramble on. Yes, they do ramble on. And they ramble on by past experiences. So, don't worry about that, because I give you tools, and if you go down in the description box, you'll find a link to an audio for the daily declarations for creating a more loving world. And who wouldn't want to create a more loving world? And you can download that and put that on your phone or on your iPad, wherever you want to put it. And you can listen to it all day long, and you can listen to it in a train, on your run, or whatever, wherever we plug those things in our ears and we listen to, because whatever you're listening to is going into your subconscious mind and is programming you. So what are you listening to, and what are you watching, and what are you putting your attention to? Because that is what's creating your reality. I am so fussy about where I put my focus and what I put my attention to, and what I think and what I say and what I do. I have become incredibly fastidious about that, because I know that is what is creating my everyday. So knowing that your mind is the most powerful tool you have, don't you think it's a good idea to learn how to operate it, so that will take you to learning how to live your life on your terms? And take control, take back your life from all the have-tos and the shoulds, and make your choices from a knowledge base, from a place of where you have decided what is appropriate for you and what's not appropriate for you. How many times do we think and say and do things that we regret? Well, I don't anymore, because I don't say, think, or do anything that I'm likely to regret. That is how much I have trained my mind to be my servant, rather than me being the servant of my mind. Okay, so we must learn to do that. And therefore, I have created so many tools, and I've helped so many people over the years to do that, and I want to help you today. So, taking control of the first thing in the morning is the beginning of taking back that control of your life. And if you always wake up thinking that you have to do things, that you're a doer rather than a beer, remember you're a human being and not a human doing, okay? So it sets your mind to a vibrational frequency that will only bring you good things if you only think good things to begin with. And that is where you need to start. So again, if you've been caught up in the have-tos and the maintenance of life, and we do, I've got 3 kids that I've brought up, I know life can take over if you let it. But if you create a strict routine every morning where you make sure that your mindset is going where you want to go, and once you've done that, then you can get on with the maintenance of life. And funnily enough, when you do that, the maintenance of life is not half as difficult as it might be if you don't. And I know that to be for sure. But if you don't do it, you end up being like a mouse on a wheel, and you just don't know how to get off. So here I am to help you to get off that wheel, or get off the mouse as well, and get off that wheel and take control of your thoughts. And the first step is taking control of what you do first thing in the morning. And the daily declarations I've written and recorded is designed to reprogram your subconscious mind to lift your vibrational frequency to a higher level, giving you a better experience of life to start with. Okay, so the first phrase that you'll see or hear when you hear it, because you're downloading it and listening to it, the first phrase is, "This is the first day of the rest of my life, and I will live it with honor, love, and joy." Now let's face it, it is the first day of your life. In fact, this is the first minute of your life. And it is your life, not anybody else's. We give so much of our time and our energy supporting other people, and we often forget our own. But the more that we focus on looking after ourselves first, the more of us there is to go around. That's actually how it works. So these declarations bring you back to living your everyday on your terms, okay? Not on anybody else's terms. And with an intent of having a wonderful day each day. Why would you not? Because you have put the thoughts and the feelings, and as a result, the actions that follow are wonderful. And what comes back to you is wonderful. So here's another inspiring statement. Today, I take charge of my life. I am my own authority. That's a big one, isn't it? I choose carefully my thoughts, words, and actions, making sure that all is positive and beneficial for my good and the good of others. It's always got to be for your good and the good of others, right? That's a wonderful thing. Can you imagine? That's the statements that you set your day by. Yes? And of course, the more that you hear it, the more that you'll become it. So remember, the link is down below in the description box, and it'll allow you to listen, anytime, whatever time you've got. You can, on the way to work is usually a good time to listen to more empowering things. And if you would like to see a written version of it, it's in my book, The Secret to Life, which there's a link below also to get that, or you can download that on Kindle. And it's all about training your mindset to be in a high vibrational frequency to allow beautiful things to come your way and to be available to you. So why wouldn't you do that, right? So imagine if you began your day with this intent. Today I release fear and doubt. Oh, wouldn't that be great, right? Or allowing each experience to take me to my success as I step forward confidently and joyfully. Or maybe this one. Today will give me strength. Oh, wouldn't that be lovely? Today will give me strength and faith to enable me to go forward towards my chosen destiny. It will give me peace of mind and joyous heart. So, how wonderful is that? If that's what your subconscious told your mind that was the way it was going to be, and that was normal for you. Because the more that you repeat things like that, the more normal that becomes to your subconscious, and the more that neural pathway strengthens, and it weakens all the negativity that maybe has been putting forward up till now. So you'll feel more uplifted, you'll feel more hopeful, you'll draw a more loving world towards you, because that's how the law of attraction works, okay? Whatever energy you send out there, that it'll just draw towards you the same thing of the same frequency. So the more we learn to align our mindset to align with our needs and desires, the more that will become our experience. There you go. That's how it works. So most of the way that we think and speak is a result of how we were taught as children, right? To think and we were brought up with people, and we didn't come out of the womb speaking, so it's not natural for us, okay? We learn to speak and think and act according to the people that brought us up, and that goes with our culture, it's not all just our parents or our carers. It is our education, our culture. It can be our religion, the social conditioning, the economic conditioning. All of that has created you, but it isn't necessarily you. And if it doesn't fit with how you want to feel, then you have the power to change that. And that is what I'm all about. Change to become who you truly are inside, not outside. Wow, what a journey we are going to be on. And I hope that you're really enjoying this, and that you download the link, and that you start from the very first moment of waking up to set your mindset to be what you want to experience. I'll continue to offer you tools and inspiration to take back your life and live it from a conscious, aware person, to make choices with focused intent and the outcomes that you desire. So don't forget to click the subscribe button, leave a comment, share the video with your friends, and download the audio link or get the book. And I'll see you on the next video. Have a fabulous day, because you choose to have a fabulous day, and love yourself more. It is all in So that's